Open your eyes for the next prize. How's it going, everyone? Alright. We got the Sora portion of Kingdom Hearts 2 coming up. Still really impressed that we managed to beat the Roxas section under 5 hours. Because I guess that's what the average time is. But hey! You're not here for me to blather on about that. You're here for Kingdom Hearts 2. How's it going, Justifies? Was it under 4? Yeah, I guess. I mean, hey, good on me. Oh, god damn it. Phew! I did not reach the volume control in time. I'm sorry. Well, you know, I'm here for Kingdom Hearts, not your back trash talk. I mean, hey. It's not my fault that we stole Eric Sparrow's heart really quickly after you left. Technically it is. Because apparently I can only get good when it's least convenient. Right, we need to go to the train station. How about you, Olette? We have to do our homework. If you got time, why don't you get a job? Wow. That was really harsh, Olette. I'm gonna let you hang out there. Oh, what's that 3? Oh, never mind. If you had stayed, you wouldn't be a man of your word. Fair enough. If you gotta stick by your word, then you gotta do that. It's locked and won't move. Unfortunate. Also, I appreciate how only Roxas can skateboard. If it's Sora, nuh-uh, he's not radical enough. Alright, Mickey, where are you at? I want to go on an adventure. No, that's not Mickey. That's not Mickey at all. That's those things that Axel was supposed to be turned into if he failed to get Roxas. Oh, that's right, I still don't have my dodge roll. At the very least, I still have the triangle button. And, best part, the health bars are in the corner where my face isn't. Get that quick hook on Sora's face, yeah. Yo, good job, Donald. Man, a lot of stuff just looks better in Kingdom Hearts 2, you know? It's subtle, but he looks... but he sort of recognizes them, but doesn't know or why. Mm-hmm. Not only that, but he's still recovering, so... I'm sure you're not supposed to go out and fight things as soon as you get out of cryo sleep. Oh yeah. Like, I kind of like the nobodies because they run creepier than the Heartless, in my opinion. Like, I really love the designs of the Heartless in terms of, like... This isn't a great word for it, but it's the one that I got. Marketability. Good thing atrophy doesn't exist in Kingdom Hearts. Nah, I'm sure that they use, like, one of those electro-stim machines to, massage his muscles. If Big Boss and his, medic friend can be in a coma for 9 years and still be okay-ish, I'm sure Sora's fine.
Your Majesty?
Shh. You gotta board the train and leave town. The train knows the way. Here.
It's $50.
Your Majesty!
The king? Was that really him?
It could have been. Yep, I know it was.
Now we know he's
I appreciate that
okay.
he's been in, like, a coma for a while, and that's why his voice is deep.
The king was locked in the realm of darkness, right?
Uh-huh.
But we just saw him.
Yep.
And if the king is here, that means Riku's
I mean,
here.
justifies.
He's gotta
If
be.
you're okay with spoilers, I can
Well,
tell you right now.
I'm gonna go
who won.
look for Riku.
I skip
Maybe
over
I
the
can go back
analysis
to
and
the
go
islands
straight to the
together.
fight.
Kyrie's there waiting for us. What are you two gonna do?
Because sometimes they're really nicely animated, and sometimes they're kinda a lot janky.
You have to ask.
Hey, what's so funny?
Your face.
Gonna look it
What do
up
you
just
say,
before
guys?
I say
Let's
anything,
stick
but I'm pretty
together
sure I
for
know the
one
actor's
more
name.
journey. To where again?
We have to board the train.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Yeah, Haley Joel Osment was Sora. I was correct. I got an orb from the trophy that other me won. Okay, so yeah, King Mickey totally won.
Wait up!
I didn't stick around for the
Hey,
analysis,
Sora?
but he had the
What?
powers of God and anime on his side.
Nothing, but we came to see you off. It just seemed like something we ought to do.
Oh. Really? Thanks.
You should hurry and get your tickets.
Right.
What is it?
They're the same.
Yeah,
Man, Mickey's a pickpocket. Harsh.
3 tickets, please.
Yeah, we should still have some left over, hey.
I can't help feeling like we won't see this town again.
That sucks.
Why not?
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I get to see it again in a future game. Sora's a semi-late bloomer of a teenager at Kingdom Hearts 1. Double checked, he was 14, now he's 15. In some weeks. Well, and also they had to, you know, account for the fact that Haley Joel Osment was getting older, so... The best way is just to say that the character aged up. That way you can keep the actor, and also justify the lower voice. I'll catch you later, buddy. How about you? You want to say goodbye?
Yeah.
How about you, Donald? Nah, I need to talk to Goofy first. Well, I do want to get these treasure chests, now that I think about it. I'll have absolutely no idea what I'm getting, because I'm blocking it. But I got it. Is there anything I need to account for? Kingdom Key. So I can raise my defense by 1. Or increase my resistance by 20%. I'm not well equipped to handle magic, so... Yeah. And then Goofy can get the, elfin bandana. It's like he's like extra defense. I think I have it to auto-replenish, so that's good. What if I make my screen a bit smaller and put it in the middle of the command menu in the left-hand corner? We'll see. I'll play around with it. Here. Because if I move it slightly down, I'll have that little window over there where I can see what I pick up. But I don't think that's going to be too important. I should probably just check out the UI first. Because, like, it looks like this area won't be too important. But we also had a really... Like, this area was fine, too. But I don't think I need to care about what I pick up, so... How about I do this? Can I find a treasure chest somewhere that I haven't picked up? Probably shouldn't have... Oh, there's one. And then that way I can move it as I need. Okay, so I think a little bit further down. Yeah, I think where I had it first, this area right here, will probably be the best. That's why I should use multi-saves. See, I kind of like the danger of only having one. I know, like, it's not mechanically a good idea. But it's kind of like, it puts you on the edge. But you're right. We'll use multi-saves for Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, what do I got for abilities? Everything's equipped. Right? Yeah. Unless... Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Dylan stuff's equipped, Goofy stuff's equipped. What's under customize? Got auto-replenish stuff, which is so nice. Yeah, I think we're good. Whoops. Let's get on.
Okay, let's go. Bye.
Hey, Sora?
Peace off.
You sure we haven't met before?
Positive. Why do you ask?
I don't know.
Wow. Aw, he's crying. This game has the technology to allow him to shed a tear.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't know where it came from.
Pull it together.
Right. See ya.
There may be more connection to data and real than you think there'd be. Yeah, well, according to Union Cross, there absolutely is. And coded, I guess. You know what? I think I'm going to sacrifice being able to see the items that I pick up for placement. At least up in the corner, it's out of the way of a lot of different stuff, especially if it's like a decent shot and they have something in that coordinate.
You know,
Yeah, it kind of feels like Sora needs to get a new outfit.
I'm sad.
One wrong jump and he's gonna get a wedgie.
Yeah, we can visit Hayner and those guys again.
Oh, never mind. Too bad. That world doesn't exist anymore. We're on the ghost train now.
Guess that's that.
Let's go.
Go where? It's not like we have homes to return to. We don't exist, remember?
Yes, it's true. We may not have homes. But there is some place I want to go. And someone I want to see.
Same here. So, you think you might let us go? I know you're here to get rid of us, but...
Come on, be a champ.
Diz wants to get rid of me?
Damn straight.
Go.
You sure about this?
I owe you both.
That's still Ansem, right?
For what?
Why is he being such a cool dude?
Castle Oblivion. You helped us.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Ansem, you were such an asshole in the last game. Plus you're Xemnas.
Thank you.
Right? Like... He saw the error of his ways and became a better person. He'll never bother us again, right? Is Richard Epcar, okay. Yo, I know this castle. It's where Yen Sid lives. Who's Yen Sid voiced by?
There goes our ride.
Oh, I got a message from someone. Oh. My friend Javier posted about, like, the last game that you played and the last thing that you watched get a crossover and create their own thing. What is it? And I have recently been playing... Well, sorry, I've been watching Phineas and Ferb. Because Phineas and Ferb's fucking amazing and everyone should watch it. Like, every single joke in that series lands. But also, I just finished Tony Hawk's Underground. So, I made this story of how, like, Phineas and Ferb learn about how to escape from the heart, and then Doofenshmirtz makes the sellout-inator. Oh, hey, it's Pete! What up, Pete?
What's going on?
I sent some of my lackeys inside
Alright, who was...
to see if the master in this here tower's as big and tough as they say.
Corey
Word
Burton,
is
huh?
he's a real powerful sorcerer, which would make him the perfect bodyguard for me. See,
I don't think I know that name.
How tough he is. Once he's a heartless, he'll do as I say.
Yes.
Yeah!
That's right. They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all those heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent...
Phineas and
is gonna
Ferb make
conquer
underground connections with the
everything.
Russian crime scene.
And since I got
They
me a
probably
gift to
already
give
have
me,
friends
I'm
in
going
the Russian
round
crime
to a bunch
scene.
of different worlds and building an army of Heartless, special for her. Oh, why am I talking to you pipsqueaks anyway? Go on, Scram. I'm behind schedule as it is.
You ought to find something nicer to do.
Yeah, like
Oh,
play Pogs or
says
something.
who? Huh? Oh, it's you!
Pete?
What are you two Nimrods doing here?
Nimrods. Oh, jeez, he's breaking up the language.
You know him?
We sure
Phineas
do.
and Ferb.
Pete's been causing trouble for
Jeez.
ages.
There's
His
a
Majesty banished him
there's a
to
part of me
another
that wants like
dimension
a
long
Disney
time
Channel
ago.
original Kingdom Hearts
wonder
where they
how he
visit like
escaped.
the cartoons on like you know the
wanna know
Aladdin
how,
animated
eh?
series and
Well,
Phineas and Ferb
Maleficent
and
busted me out, that's
Tailspin,
how.
Gargoyles.
And now your world. No,
Pete playing Ring
all
Fit,
the
yeah.
worlds are gonna belong to yours
I'm gonna be
truly.
completely honest. Pete could
As
probably
a
get further in Ring
Maleficent's
Fit than
gonna
I did
help you
on
conquer
our Ring Fit stream.
Maleficent. Huh.
Oh, what are you laughing at?
We
Why,
killed her.
Maleficent's power is so great that...
She's toast.
Huh?
Yeah, she's dead.
Sorry, but Maleficent can't help you now.
What do you mean? You. So you're
She's
the
dead.
ones that did it.
Expired.
Well,
Gone from this
we
world.
might have had something to do with
She is
it.
an ex-person.
Heartless Squad, round up!
Oh, that's cute. He can control shadows. Sora gets sassy in this game. Good! He'll actually have a personality. Ooh, I love that fade animation. Maybe someday I'll learn the dodge roll. She was a dragon at the end, so it's fair game. Yeah!
Nobody, and I do mean nobody, messes with the mighty Pete.
So
You can't just
mighty
throw
Pete.
nobody around, Pete.
Who lives in this tower anyway?
Yo, justifies!
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
don't
go into
know,
Automod
eh?
and make Nimrod a
Well,
banned
it's old
word.
Yen Sid. Of course, he's probably a heartless
That hurts,
by
like, right
now.
here.
Master
Right in my
Yen Sid
Kingdom
lives
Hearts.
Yen Sid is the king's teacher.
Wow, sounds powerful.
You know that he is important, because his name is Disney backwards. Yeah, here, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna see if I can adjust that. The mic volume is gonna be a bit low because I have to try and hear. I hope that filters it out a bit. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about the other voices that are in the background. So... Is my audio coming through okay, though? Do I need to turn down the game audio a bit? Or actually, here. I'll see what I can do. full disclosure. I'm like 90% sure I accidentally turned off the microphone. I only say 90% because I didn't do anything and it turned on. So I think I might have accidentally rattled something that made it work. Yay! Combo boost! Still isn't the dodge roll. Okay. Well, I don't need guard. Oh, I didn't even equip guard. I don't need aerial recovery. Oh, actually, this Goofy? Okay, we already got item boost. That's fine. Alright, I should probably check to see what I got from those treasure chests, right? We got a money pouch. Some upgrade stuff. Nothing important, right? Oh, we don't want to go downstairs. We want to go upstairs. Oh, this still counts as Twilight Town? That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Because Twilight Town was the town where Roxas lived. And Traverse Town is the one that was in Kingdom Hearts 1, so... I always thought that Yensid's Tower would be closer to Traverse Town than Twilight Town. Oh, hey, that guy's got a hat. He must be really popular in Team Fortress 2. It's still crazy that, like, Team Fortress 2 still has such an active player base. Yensid can move his castle at will? Okay, that... I mean, hey, that's a great real estate choice. That means he can just, I mean, if he ever wanted to sell, he could just move it to, like, beachfront property. If he didn't want to pay property taxes, he could just shuffle around. This is great.
Things haven't changed one bit.
Yeah, I got to get used to those justifies.
We're on the job then.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
Nah, things suck. Why does Yensid need to have an up and a down arrow on his doors? Triangle is my best friend? Kinda feeling like it. Kinda feeling like maybe just triangle's the most important button in this game. Besides X. Unfortunately, I did the finishing blow before I could use Cyclone. Sora doesn't know he's been asleep for a year? Yeah, that makes sense. Bow, you fuck.
Master Yensid, it's an honor.
Hey there.
Sora, show some respect.
God, Sora's giving me some Goku vibes with that. Be better than Goku, Sora.
You are Sora. Now then, have you seen the king yet?
Yeah, he was there.
We did, Master, but we didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yes, the king has been quite busy of late. Therefore, it would seem that the task of instructing you three falls upon my shoulders. You have a perilous journey ahead of you. You must be well prepared.
You mean we have to go on another quest?
Yeah, otherwise this wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts 2.
To finding my friend Riku, so we could go back to the islands.
Yes, I know. However, everything in your journey, Sora, is connected.
I'm gonna
Whether
scooch
you will
closer to
find
the
your
camera.
way home to the islands, whether you will return alone or with your friend.
There we go.
And
That's a bit more comfortable.
whether or not the islands will still be there. And the key that
I mean, I'm
connects
pretty
them
sure
all
that Yen Sid's gonna be
is
well into
you,
his, like,
Sora.
multiple hundreds before he even
I'm
considers maybe
The key?
hanging up the Keyblade training.
Chosen wielder of the Keyblade, you are the key that will open the door to light.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna open the shit out of that light door. You just watch me.
This book contains valuable knowledge you will need for your journey. Study it carefully.
Nah, but books are lame. I want to play video games all day and skateboard.
Once you have finished,
Because this was
you
like,
will
what,
speak of the
2005?
enemies you will surely confront.
Was Kingdom Hearts 2 2005? Yeah, it was. Alright, well, before I read the book, I'm gonna save. Oh yeah, I guess it would be 2005 in Japan. 2006 here.
There.
Hey, neat. It's still crazy that, like, all this time Donald could cast Zeta Flare. And he never did until Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, yes, at the cost of his life, but, like... You know, there have been life-threatening moments. Search every corner of a new place, that's correct. What you do is you do a collision test, where you just go across every collidable surface in the area. You'll find everything else that you need, and also see if you can glitch the game out and go through walls. I'm gonna read more first before I ask questions. Each journey gives rise to chance encounters, and each encounter brings forth a farewell. When a farewell leads to a journey, the worlds open their hearts. There are those chosen by the light, and those ensnared by darkness. Friends who share the same bonds, though their paths may differ. When you doubt the path trod thus far, when the hand you held is lost to you, gaze anew at the heart that once was, for all answers are within. Interlude. A long dream, a sad farewell, hanging in the air in that world between. What is reality? What is illusion? The path chosen by the young boy leads to his memories. When caught in the stream of those days and nights going past, gaze anew at your steps, for there all confusion will end. Dumb book. Alright, what's in the future? What's coming up? The future story. Will the day come when this battle, born of confusion, will end? It is different things to different people. Can the reality be that which is hidden? The reason is mere existence. Still, memories can be believed. Be not afraid. Entrust your body to the soothing waves of your memories. By and by, your fleeting rest will be over, and everything will begin. Alright, I got a couple questions. What the fuck?
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that.
That wasn't enough.
However, the Heartless are darkness made real, and darkness yet lingers in every heart.
I mean, the world would be
The
boring if
Heartless
there was
are
no
pure,
darkness in people's
but
hearts.
while darkness exists in a single heart, it will be difficult to eliminate them.
Gorge, that must mean if everybody's heart was full of light, them Heartless would go away.
Now, it is time to speak of the enemies that you will encounter.
Give me a list of those assholes. Okay, well, we're gonna fight Donald. Great.
If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart, they too will become heartless.
Yeah, that happened to me.
But you know this. The Heartless are always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down. Now then.
I mean, Donald's a huge asshole. I would have thought that he would become a shadow. Become
At
something a bit
times,
stronger.
If someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a Heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own. An empty vessel whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all. No bodies may seem to have feelings, but this
He's
is
like
a
the only
ruse.
person who's gonna
They
say it
only
that way, isn't he?
pretend to have hearts. You must not be deceived.
Nobodies. They don't exist.
A nobody is a body.
Now then, the being you see before you is known as a dusk. They are the
They're
most
wiggly.
common form of nobody. But there are others.
Well,
Some
these
larger,
nobodies are nobodies of
some
mine.
with frightening and unique powers.
I need a drum thing.
On your journey, you will meet an alarming number of dusks. They will all attempt to do you harm.
Yeah, dusks
Still,
suck.
They are nothing but empty shells.
Oh,
Destined
thanks
to
for the
reveal
hydrate,
darkness.
Justifies.
But
Then you get the nobodies with passion.
the beings you see before you now are different. These powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
And every member gets their own kind of nobody.
Organization 13.
You guys hearing this
While
shit?
Heartless act on instinct, nobodies function in a higher manner. They can think and plan, and it seems they are working towards a goal.
Well, that's not
What that
cool. I mean,
goal
Ansem
is,
was like
we
a
do
super
not know.
cool Heartless who could think and act on his
The
own.
king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it.
You
He
got slash
found
tempted
the
the blood
Dark Realm's
test, but
key
didn't
blade,
think enough
and
of it
with
because he
it
didn't drink enough
closed the
water?
door.
Oof.
Now he's traveling from world to world,
Yeah,
fighting the
blood
Heartless
tests you
as
gotta
he
really
seeks
prepare
the
for,
answer
otherwise,
to
like,
the riddle
you
of
gotta
the
do them again.
nobodies and
It's been a long
Organization
time since I've had
13.
to get a blood test, because, you know, I have
Then
epilepsy,
I
so
guess
they
we
want to
better go
test me
find the
for
king
stuff growing
first.
up, but
What could he be?
don't
Well,
eat
we
or
won't
drink?
know
Oh,
till
no,
we look.
I believe they
Yeah.
specifically
and the king must
say
know where
don't
Riku
eat.
is, 'cause
I
the two
didn't
of them
think
were
that was
together
no
in the
drinking.
Realm of Darkness when we closed the door. You know, after defeating Ansem.
So, before you go, you will need more suitable traveling clothes.
You have rotating veins? Ugh.
Those look a bit too small for you. Through there, you'll find 3 good fairies.
Chronic stuff
If
just
you
absolutely
ask, they'll
sucks.
create
Like,
for
it
you
is a permanent
appropriate
debuff.
garments.
course, Sora. You sure are growing fast.
I guess.
Yeah, you know, it's always worth it maybe checking yourself. You know, reading the piece of paper that they give you before you go do your blood test. Also, you hate needles? Oh, man. I used to as well, but I found that the trick for me, and maybe it's just because of my personality, because I like talking, as you can see right here, is that if I just chat with the person giving me the needle, I don't notice it. Mind you, again, epilepsy meant that I had to get needles a lot growing up. I get my flu shot every year, so... Geez, and... So with the way that the COVID vaccine is rolling out, I should be able to get mine in April. Oddly enough, my epilepsy's given me a chance to be, like, high up in the line. Because apparently that's a chronic illness that warrants me getting the vaccine faster. Never get used to the puncture? Oh, man. It's different for other people. Some people just cannot do needles, no matter what they do. I hate when people are like, oh, man, you gotta try it this way, like... It works for me, and it'll absolutely work for you. And it's like, bitch, you don't know my life!
Me, you guys, Riku, and the King. I don't care who this organization is, or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, I mean, 6 of us, there's nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah!
Alright, fairies. I got a job for you.
Well, look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh, if you're looking for clothes, you've come to the right place.
Oh man, these fairies gonna give me a drip.
I'll do the designing.
Am I using that right? I don't know slang. Slang's hard. Legit have slight panic attacks, and joking about doing so somewhere else is enough to get me to spaz out. Oh man.
Will never do. Oh, now.
It's really hard to like.
But don't you like this better?
How can I say this? It's hard to explain to people like
Hold on.
that some stuff just
Are you certain?
doesn't work right with you, and people are like adamant that their solution will work and that they're right, and sometimes you gotta just acknowledge that, you know, people behave differently with stuff.
Would you just decide?
Just give me a triple blast. Give me everything. You know when you put your pop cup underneath like every single flavor drink?
And no more
Just do that to me.
Oh my.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh yes, he does look very dashing.
As soon as it goes in, time goes to a crawl, heart races, and I have deeper breaths. Ooh, and you feel it, yeah.
Take the orb, dear.
I'm pretty sure I personally don't have anything like that, but... Oh man. And yeah, the iconic Sora outfit with all the belts.
Whoa.
And now I have 2 things.
2 Keyblades.
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last.
That's why there's a 2 in the name.
Your garments also have other powers, but you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
Okay, I'll do my best. And thanks a lot.
Oh, and there's something else for you from Master Yen Sid. Oh, boy!
Man. Starseeker is such a nice Keyblade. Drive commands being added. Gauge on the lower right is consumed for the transformation. As I can see. Alright, it absorbs party member's strength, and Goofy's gonna fuck off when I'm transformed. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. Okay, so I can swap out the sub-weapons. So I think I'm gonna have Starseeker as my main weapon, and Kingdom Key as a sub. Because Starseeker is just so pretty. What? Hold up. I can't. Never mind. Man, I was kind of hoping that I could have Starseeker as my main one. Damn. I can really just say, Donald, take it from here. Goofy, you're with me. And I'll just get better. That's great. And I got Mithril. Only slightly dislike his Dream Drop Distance outfit. And it's also due to having older Sora's voice and young Sora's body. That would be really off. Okay, let's talk to Yen Sid. Chop chop. Oh, what did I drop? It's an icon of some sort. Oh man, guess we're collecting PNGs. It's just like any of the gacha games that I play. Because let's face it, gacha games are just art collecting for weeaboos. But we'll find the puzzle pieces. I don't plan on, like, going after them all intentionally, but if I do, then it'll happen. I'm also not 100% sure if we're going to fight Sephiroth in this playthrough. We'll see. I prefer that everything flows naturally. They're far more than this new crypto shit. Oh, man. I straight up block tokenized tweets just in case somebody decides that they want to tokenize one of my art pieces or tweets.
Now, just a moment.
For gacha games, you have gameplay voices and animations.
Previous endeavors, the worlds
yeah, but like,
returned
with
to
gacha
their
games,
original
you can
states.
complete the game with
That
what they
means
give
the
you without
pathways
having to
between
play the
them
gacha.
have disappeared.
But if you really want to do anything in it, you
Do
gotta
not fear.
spin the
If
wheel
what
and
king
collect the
suspected
stuff.
proves True. The worlds have prepared new pathways along
Tanner
which
did
you may travel.
Commented tokenize?
These
Oh man,
pathways
it's like,
may be utilized by unlocking special gates. How these gates are opened,
it's like,
I'm afraid I do not
tokenize,
know.
hajimari no
However,
eyes,
the Keyblade
atarashii
will serve as your
gurifto no.
When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the gummy ship. Though the worlds may seem
Man.
far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties. As
You
do
know,
our
legitimately, I
hearts.
think 01 is my favorite Kamen
Our
Rider
hearts are
season.
connected.
For the longest
That
time,
is
it was
correct.
like a five-way
Got it.
tie between Double O's Forze,
But
X8, and Build.
As
But-
you proceed,
I really liked how
Heartless and
01
nobodies
kind of
will be
progressed
using their own
after
paths.
the
corridors of
uh,
darkness will
Zaya
travel from
versus
world to
Hidean
world.
arc.
They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
You know, I kind of wish that Yaiba got more forms, or at least like a super form.
Now
But
then,
man, the fact that it
that
had
is
like
all
a
the
non-standard
information
villain.
I can give to you. Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
They got it right for that
Everyone
new
is
era. You have a
awaiting.
blatantly bug-themed rider.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's get going.
a bug-themed rider. The story was fantastic.
We sure
The
do
secondary
appreciate the
rider
help.
was really endearing. Plus, like, they had a female rider that did stuff.
My
And didn't
goodness,
die.
what's that?
Like, The female rider always fucking dies. They did that in sorry, not Zero One, Geo. No, hey, it's Maleficent.
Haven't we seen this somewhere before? Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was. Oh, Maleficent!
No, we mustn't remember her name. Oh dear.
Just, it's Angelina Jolie. It's fun.
She was a mean old witch. Oh no, the memories are coming back.
Hate it when people
What do
praise
we
Kamen Rider
do?
Tsukiyomi because she doesn't do
What
jack.
do we do?
She does. She transforms and then immediately dies. God. Fucking damn it. It's too bad, too, because that suit was a banger. Like, and the transformation, too, and the jingle. Everything besides, like, the actions were great. So this is where... Okay, this is when Maleficent returns from Union Cross. Gotcha. That's interesting.
Howdy, Sora.
Dang, Angelina Jolie.
It's your favorite gummy engineers here, ready for duty. Chip and Dale.
And Dale!
Happy flying!
Alright.
Only one?
That's no good.
Wait, I think it's a world we know.
Yeah, it's Traverse Town. Keep telling people to stop celebrating mediocrity. I don't know, if people like it, then, you know, you gotta give it to them. I'll admit, like, I like some stuff that is schlock.
Maleficent!
I think it's important to understand that, like, if something isn't objectively good, it can still mean a lot to someone else subjectively.
Ooh, this castle sure ain't what I expected. No shine, no nothing.
Yeah, I was absolutely wrong.
Oh, now what's gonna happen to our plan?
I'm horrible to argue with because I always just go, eh. When it comes to people liking stuff, I don't have any strong opinions. My biggest... Oh, this is like the ruins of Radiant Garden, okay.
Bastion. Gorge, looks kind of different now.
I'm not a very argumentative person, unless I have, like, strong convictions about it. Like, if you're gonna tell me that giving billionaires tax breaks is worth more than giving $2,000 to somebody who's, like, barely scraping by, then I'm gonna get angry about it, and I'm gonna go on a tirade. But, you know, if it's like, hey, this thing's bad, but I like it, then I'm like, yeah, you do you. Man, this is some crazy music for, like, a shop area. Going eh can be annoying and a tad infuriating. That's fair. Like, don't get me wrong. I would absolutely argue with somebody if they said that Kamen Rider Geo was a subjectively well-written season. Sorry, objectively written, well-written season. That's something I could argue with, because it was all over the place, a lot of the stories didn't get resolved, and they didn't make the most of any cameos that popped up. That being said, if you like it, then that's not something I can argue with, because that's all up to you. Like, don't get me wrong, criticism's important and that's how a medium grows. But if it means something to somebody, then you can't really take that away from them. Hollow Bastion is what's become of Radiant Garden when it fell, but didn't become a full fallen world. That's actually, that... I think that would be worse. Because then you just have to accept what it's become. And try to make the most of it. You can mock them for it. Man. This'll take all my money, but it might be worth it to... What about protectors? I'm sure I'm understanding it wrong, but the way I thought it was that if the world falls and Sora saves you, the world comes back, and it's like there's no problems. But if it's like a partly fallen world, then that's it for you, buddy. You gotta pick up the pieces and continue. No saving you now. But I will fully accept if I'm wrong about it. Alright, Hammer Staff. Adamant Shield. Now I'm broke. Gotta go put posters up again. Yeah. Okay, I can not really do anything. Okay. Someone says, I like X, that's an opinion, and you can't disprove it, but when people explain why, then it becomes an argument where you need to back up what you say. I mean, I can't say no to that. That being said, there's a point to when you just have to accept that they like it. Like, if somebody says, I like Kamen Rider Geo because the Another Rider designs were super cool. That's subjective, but people won't like those designs, and they won't accept it. Exactly, like, if they come at you with an explanation that something is objectively good, and that's why they like it, then you can say, no, it's bad because of this, and here's my reasons why. Then yeah, absolutely, like, you can disprove that. But if somebody says, like, I like it because Kamen Rider Geo came at a time where I was just getting into Kamen Rider, and it gave me a few flavors to try to branch out into the season, into the other seasons, then it's like, okay, I can see where you're coming from for that. And, you know, they might acknowledge the fact that, yeah, it wasn't a good season, but I liked it. I think we, like, I think we agree mostly, but with, like, asterisks. Exactly. Like, I completely agree that with what they did with Kamen Rider Tsukiyomi, I kinda wish that we just didn't get her at all. Just because she fell so flat. Or if they saved it completely for a V cinema. Like, at the very end of Kamen Rider Geo, if they were like, by the way, if you want to see Tsukiyomi, check this out. Instead of just introducing it at the very end of the season. I also think that Shirakura, the producer, had a real big hand in Kamen Rider Geo, and Shirakura doesn't do a lot of the stuff that I like. When he's the producer and he has pull, then I'm not sure if I like the season. Yeah, they handle Poppy really, really well, because I know, Kamen Rider is a show aimed at boys, to sell boys' toys to boys. Which means, you know, a female Kamen Rider is like a treat instead of something that's probably gonna happen. That's why, I'm not caught up in Kamen Rider Saber, but they have a really cool design for the new female rider. That looks like a kind of like a wasp duelist. It's really, really cool. And I hope that she ends up being a good character. You might find that, even specific episodes, if you take a look at the writers, episodes that you like might have similar writers. Yo, what up, Unky Scrooge? Oh, he's got ice cream, too. I do a Scottish accent, but I can't do a Scottish accent. There should be an E at the end of the kana. I really appreciate just how much of a flavor change between the Heisei and the Neo Heisei eras were. It really felt like they shifted into a different gear entirely between the two. Poor communication kills? Absolutely. It did feel like everything could have been solved if people were just, like... Well, yeah, exactly that. If they would just communicate better. People wouldn't have to die. Most of the show wouldn't need to happen. You wouldn't have to have a movie where one guy just speaks English the entire time because he was actually not natively Japanese and couldn't really pronounce things well. Oh man, just with the belts just getting passed around like they're like a pop that you're sharing with your friends. At the very least, like, I appreciate the fact that Kaisa's actor really embraces his role. And like, on Kaisa Day, he goes to like a comedy club and does stuff. I think that's really cool of him.
Oh, what's going on?
That's the town's defense mechanism.
Yo, Yuffie!
Yuffie!
Look out!
Oh man, she's got a really cute jacket. One thing that you guys are gonna see from me, because it's just how I roll, is me complimenting costumes, because the fashion design in video games is one of my favorite things. Character, though, is a piece of shit. People like him, and like him. It gets so much worse in novelization. Oh boy. Oh, good job, Donald. Sort of like how in Marvel, people really like Loki because he's played by Tom Hiddleston and he's charismatic.
Looks like you're doing okay.
Well, what did you
Loki
expect?
himself is just
How are the others?
mostly a piece of shit.
Great!
Hey, Yuffie, have you seen the King and Riku?
Nope.
Okay, nice talk.
But I had a feeling I'd see you guys again.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Is that supposed to be Leon? Everybody's working on stuff over at Merlin's house. Come on.
Alright. Let's go meet Merlin. Let's legitimize Sword in the Stone as a Disney movie. No. Thought there was another guy. Okay, that's just a crane. I appreciate this defense mechanism. It's making things a lot easier for me. So all the Final Fantasy characters in Traverse Town and some others originate from Radiant Garden. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that. Because I think that was Radiant Garden's where Kairi comes from, right? Because when Aqua went to Radiant Garden, that's when Kairi touched her Keyblade and all that shit happened. I'm gonna be completely honest, most of the stuff I remember from Birth by Sleep is from Aqua. I feel bad, but she's the character I paid attention to most because out of everyone, she was the most competent. Yas, Queen! I can't do that. I can't even kid myself. That ain't me. I'll save slang like that for YouTubers that have that kind of personality. Radiant Garden's a special case of a fallen world because of Ansem's involvement? Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, you're my lore guy, so... No! Okay, I'm gonna save that puzzle piece for later, then. Nothing that I've missed. Hey, it's a computer.
Meet the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee.
We missed you.
Yo, it...
Well, if you ain't in top shape. I knew it.
Knew what?
Wow, Aerith
Wow,
and
back,
Sid's
everyone
voices are
suddenly
kind of
remembered
odd.
you guys, all at the same
They
time.
feel kind of like downbeat.
You remembered?
The age-old
Wait,
trick is that when a
does
world
that
falls
mean
to
you
darkness, the
forgot about
hardness,
us?
people who are strong enough to not get
So where have
consumed
you
return
guys
to
been
hardness
all this
themselves in
We were
Traverse
sleeping.
Town. Okay.
Where? In cold storage?
It doesn't matter. This is great. Everyone's together again.
Aerith doesn't sound like
So,
she's all there.
We're trying
It's
to
like,
find Riku and the king.
everyone's
Have you seen
together.
them?
That's great. Yeah. It's like she just woke up.
Right.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do to help. Okay?
Aerith sounds like she's high.
Okay.
Maybe.
Thanks.
Maybe that's how she deals with
Don't go
what Hollow
thinking it's
Bastion's
just
going
you.
through.
Hollow Bastion's got a problem. A big problem.
You mean like nobodies and heartless?
That's right.
She got her
Sounds like
mom's
you could
anxiety
use our
inhibiting
help.
produce. Oh boy.
Then let's cut to the chase. Sora, Donald, Goofy. We were hoping
One of my
the three
favorite
you might
things
give
is
us a
like
hand
the
around here.
stupid names for it, like Jazz
Like we're gonna
Cabbage
say
or the
no?
Devil's Lettuce.
Hmm.
Another one that I just never understood was a
forgot who I'm
left-handed
dealing with.
cigarette.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Just think of it as a sort of Leon compliment.
But I think Jazz Cabbage is my favorite. Makes it sound cool.
Follow me to the Bailey. There's something you need to see.
Really like this render of an older Squall, but his personality is all off. I feel bad, but I definitely wouldn't know.
Right on time.
I gotta play Final Fantasy VIII sometime.
Sora,
Actually.
the gang said they're gonna help out.
Splendid. We'll count on you.
Right.
Right. Ah, yes.
How much is it on the Switch?
Oh. Here.
It's on sale for
they're
13
presents
bucks.
for you. Leon thought you might like to have them.
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary.
Oh shit, I got a
member.
card.
Kinda cool, huh?
You really love
Thanks,
FF8?
Leon.
That's good.
Huh?
Yeah, my good old Monopoly money.
Oh, no.
I don't have any
We're
cash
supposed
on
to
me,
be at
but
the
our
Bailey.
money is just damn colorful. We got blue 5s, purple 10s, green 20s, red 50s, and brown 100s. Don't have any bills for single dollars. Those are coins. It's the loonie. And if it's $2, it's the toonie. I think I still have like a 5 yen coin somewhere too. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, there we go. Now this is going to be a lights off kind of deal. That's even worse. Let's see if turning it all the way down works. Yeah, it does. Good old 5 yen coin. When I went to Tokyo in 2018, I spent all the money that I had besides 25 yen. Even on my bus pass. It was really cool using my bus pass in Tokyo to, like, buy stuff. Like, there are some coffee shops that you can go to where you just tap your bus pass and you're good to go. $5 probably couldn't buy me cheap coffee. Oh, hell no. I think it was like 100 yen for a can of coffee from the vending machine. And if you went to the right vending machine, it would heat it up for you too. But I went to the fancy hipster coffee shops because just every single store, like every single cafe that I went to had their own special house coffee blend. And it was all like really cool to explore. There's a point there's a point earlier about the Final Fantasy gang there forgetting Sora. It's a plot point from the Fallout with Chain of Memories. Oh, that's cool. It's been a long time since I played either of those games, so I only remember bits and pieces. Alright, let's customize my magic. Also, apparently the magic system is being overhauled in this, and it's going to be a lot better to use magic. Which means I'll probably use it more. Alright, I don't have any other... Okay, no worries. For instant ramen vending machines, but I can't ever use them because the idea seems so grody. That's... I don't blame you. It's like those sketchy hot chocolate machines that, like, dispense the chocolate into a styrofoam cup. I just can't get behind that. Crappy candy vending machines, so I don't even want to have nasty, spoiled, melted ramen. And There was one cool thing in Japan where... Here, I'll make a separate save file for this one. Where there were just restaurants that you place your order in a vending machine, you get a ticket, give the ticket to, like, the guy at the counter, and then you wait for your order. That way there's no way to misinterpret the, or miscommunicate what you want, because it's just, you're punching it in yourself. Come on. Yeah. Oh, gross. Beard hair in your bed? That reminds me, I should probably do some laundry tomorrow. It was also really cool seeing... So, there are beer vending machines in Japan. And they're just wherever. And, like, anyone can put money into them. But, you know, if you're underage, like, you don't. Like, you just don't. Well, human error, but if those things are anything like McDonald's soft serve machines, ooh. That's why I'm really glad Felix, my friend who's also my DM, he runs an ice cream, like a gelato business, and his family are from Europe, and they are known to make good gelato. I've been spoiled by them. It's become hard to eat anything else. Sora, why are you jumping all over our crib? Because Carson needs to see what's going on. I need to find areas where I can clip through the wall. Alright, Squall, what's up?
Look at that.
I really want to rock the short jacket look.
Oh,
Oh, geez, that's a lot of them.
Hollow Bastion to what it used to be. Who knows? Maybe even something better. There's still a lot to do, but I'm sure we can handle everything.
Can someone just
Except
like cast meteor into that thing? Just
and that.
Some good old husks.
We'll handle them.
Well, that's good to hear. So, Sora, do you know what's going on then?
There's this guy, Pete, who's been going around plotting with the Heartless. But he's not smart enough to tie his own shoes. The ones we need to worry about are the nobodies.
And those
Pretty sure
organizations
Leon got a
got
VA
10 guys in
replacement.
charge, too.
Yeah.
You called?
Yuri Lowenthal does good work, but I think maybe the direction for this wasn't the greatest.
You're doing well.
Who's that?
This calls for a celebration.
That was pretty good. That was a really good voice. Come on. Thank you, defense system. You're really pulling your weight there. Here, let's use some magic here. Is Blizzard a shotgun blast? Oh, that's cool. Ooh, might be time for a potion. No, no. Another potion? Okay. Oh, is Goofy dead? That's why I don't have drive? I will fall in love with Senus' sexy voice. Probably. Good voices are... Oh. What? Hold, what? Yeah, I see that. There we go. What? Am I... Did I die of disappointment? Yeah, I saw that, I just didn't react fast enough, but, did Sora just... Maybe Leon's HP just went too low. That was probably it. I double knocked out? Okay. I'm just gonna keep an eye out more for the triangle command. I know I keep saying that it's gonna be an important part of this game, and I know it is, so... I never say that I'm going to be good at the game, but I at least want to be halfway competent. At least enough to beat it. And we got the Swordos. Reversal's a huge boon? Mm-hmm. Mastering Reversal will be helpful as hell. I think part of it is the fact that I rely on dodge rolls so much for positioning that it just feels really weird not to have it. Even if Reversal is fundamentally better. Oh wait, that was... Okay. Potion! Okay. Maybe we come at this from a different angle. That angle being high potion. Aw. Didn't get it in time. I should lock on for magic? Good to know. My strategy of pressing X until I win does not apply in Kingdom Hearts 2. New game, new strats, I guess. Third time's the charm, yeah. It's alright, this will be another Eric Sparrow, right? I appreciate that Donald and Goofy are leveling up while I do this, but maybe give me some of that sicky XP. Okay. That's going to be the strategy for those guys. I had dual stance pop up. Don't know why it dropped it. At least these guys are a breeze. Oh god, we got more samurai. Okay. Just gonna go over here, please. Looks like my MP's recharge. Oh man. There we go. Did we do it? Leon, did you kill him? Yes, you did. Thank you.
A truly marvelous.
You're right. Third time's the charm.
Were it only in more capable hands.
Show yourself.
Don't laugh in my brain. There's the song. Assassin nobodies? Okay. Oh, hey, it's the boy band. The 13-member boy band.
13. Good. Now we can settle this.
What a shame. And here I thought we could be friends.
With their newest, they got a new hit single. You got the motivation to join the organization 13. Ooh, ooh.
What's the big idea?
Oopsie daisy.
Move!
Now, do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that?
No, you're right.
Out of the way.
Sora, don't be mean.
As if. You can talk all you want, but that won't change a thing.
Then we are gonna make you move.
Listen.
See, that would work if I were just any old dude.
Just ask him nicely.
Except I'm not.
Say please.
I'm with the organization. Nothing any old about me.
Huh.
As
Talk to
if.
someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Oh dear. I think you got
Oh
the
dear,
wrong impression.
Broseph. That's like a major problemo.
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me?
That's right. Used to give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
Well, it's working.
Gee, I just don't know.
He's got the come at me pose going on.
Be a good boy now.
Yes, he got away.
Is as if is his
That was
version's
weird.
version of Axel's
Who
got it
gave him the
memorized.
same look?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're right. Only one me. The Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Wow.
Man, it's a really good card.
What's this?
Gorge, you think?
Even if I played through Chain of Memories on GBA and played Kingdom Hearts 2, this would be still confusing. Yeah. I should see if I can dig out my GBA version of Chain of Memories. That might be fun to go back to.
Oh, now I get it.
This is the good kind of
That must
confusing
have
for
been
me.
the gate
Not the
Yen Sid
David
talked
Lindoff
about.
version, where his questions lead
Sorry
to
to
only
run, Leon.
questions and more questions. Mm-hmm.
But other worlds are calling.
Organization 13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
Don't worry, I know for
See you
sure
soon.
that there's a couple other games after this, so I'm gonna do it.
Do my eyes deceive me? Does he really have the power to wield the Keyblade? He is nothing but a boy.
Give him a chance. It means he's straight as an arrow. He's
Not from the
pure of
fan art
heart,
that I've seen.
Unlike all of us here.
Like that render
He
of Leon
better
smiling.
be,
Just
or
wish
else
he was
he's
Squall.
worthless. I truly hope he's enjoying himself on his adventure.
Well, as far as I know, the
Maybe he'd like a hand
Final
to
Fantasy characters in
determine
Kingdom
his
Hearts
fate.
aren't quite like their Final Fantasy counterparts.
As long as it works in
But
our
there has to be
favor,
something to be
we can
said
let
for,
him do what
like,
he wants for now.
being
Then we'll all
close.
jump in if needed.
Those are bold words coming from you. Are you saying you'll volunteer to take care of it if things go wrong? Huh?
Completely
What?
different? Oof.
Me? No, you have the wrong guy. I'm not comfortable with that.
You act as though you have a conscience. When was the last time any one of us felt anything?
Truer words were never spoken.
I mean, Axel
Well, I
felt
suppose the
something
fun
for
will have to
Roxas.
wait. Do you know what happens to those who lose their
I do
true
really like the
purpose?
interaction between Organization 13.
They destroy themselves.
It's nice to see the evil group kind of developing among themselves, instead of just when the player character interacts with them.
The hero of the Keyblade has embarked on a new adventure.
God, he could say anything in that voice and it would just be
He will remember.
like chocolate.
Now go.
Oh, absolutely. This scene is really, really good because it shows the personality between the members, even though you can't see anything unique about their designs. I absolutely appreciate that.
Hey, what happened to Twilight Town?
That's just gone.
Gone.
Yeah. Alright, what do we got? We got Beauty and the Beast. Or... that's Mulan, right? Yeah. Isn't that... yeah, I think that's Mulan. Let's go to Mulan. The only organization member who doesn't really have personality is Lexius, and he admits that he's... sorry, he lets Zexion do all his thinking for him? Alright, let's do this. I signed up for a club card for Tower Records while I was in Tokyo, because I wanted to get points to get, like, free stuff. But I never used them, and now I get emails about deals at Tower Records, and I can't have them shipped internationally, and it kinda sucks. I just want my Kamen Rider opening CDs. I promise no such thing. Oh, this is already 1000% less chill than the Kingdom Hearts 1 gummy ship. It does feel more familiar since it feels closer to the Kingdom Hearts 3 one, though. Well, yeah, if I remember correctly, and I probably don't, but isn't that Demix? Oh yeah, the travel's a lot smoother, but it's like... it's a bit more stressful. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 gummy ship, I could get behind. This is like... everything's happening all at once. Yeah, Demix was the guy that I used in 358 Days Over 2 multiplayer the most. I just like this playstyle. Zigbar, okay. I mean, I guess he does have that personality. I mean, knowing what I know about him in Kingdom Hearts 3, there's... No, and Birth by Sleep with his somebody. Like, now that I can connect him to Lucio, it's... Yeah. I think my favorite thing about Demyx is the fact that he doesn't want to be there. Like, he just doesn't care. A whole bunch of cool shit's happening all around him, and he just wants to jam out. No, it's completely up to you, Justifies. If you don't feel comfortable sharing spoilers, then don't worry about it. The Land of Dragons. Sure, let's do it. Hey, war! For the longest time, if he ends up being no one important, he's just some random guy who opted into this and just goes with it. Oh, who got roped into this? Mm-hmm.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan Yu, leader
That
of
would
the
really
Han
suit his
Army.
character.
Come on, girl. This is your big chance.
But apparently, he's in the ranks because he has an ancient Keyblade legacy, which means that Nomura just needs to think of a plot point for him. Maybe we'll see it in Union Cross when it ends. Maybe the next Kingdom Hearts will be just the Demyx spin-off.
Whatever, you're just scared, admit it.
Aren't you?
That guy and that dragon isn't in the movie? No, and for some reason there's no Phoenix theme being given to Mulan here. I wonder if she still has her power to teleport anywhere she wants in a matter of minutes.
Maybe we better look before we leave.
God, live action Mulan sucked.
Is that Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Man, this guy is really, really good at impersonating
Know them?
Eddie
Man,
Murphy.
we used to kick all kinds of bad
Oh
guys
God!
together.
So
Yeah,
he,
you know I helped these guys out
the
a
guy
lot
who
of
plays
tight
Mushu
spots.
here, Mark
I'm a mighty
Mosley,
dragon, right?
he's also been a voice double for Patrick Stewart, Arnie, Patrick Warburton, and Robin Williams.
Something
So
like that.
shit, good on him.
And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean,
Ping.
Mulan Ping.
just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's one of my family's guardians.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right.
This is
And that
canon,
puts you
even
three
if
up
you haven't
the
met them
eyeballs
in
and dead to Ping
their
here.
real world
Well,
or their
guess
real
what,
selves.
kiddies? It's
If I use them
payback
as summons,
time.
they remember you. Oh, that's cool.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his
Unfortunately,
way to
we
join
didn't
the
unlock
Imperial
Mushu as a
Army.
summon.
We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys.
Oh
like
shit,
you.
wasn't Stitch a summon in
do you
Kingdom
mean
Hearts
fit
2?
in?
We gotta unlock Stitch.
Don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Oh geez, Goofy on the ball.
Huh? You're a girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
You're a really good actor.
I think it's working.
Atlantis is a minigame world,
Those two
but
would fall for
in
anything.
Kingdom Hearts 3, Ariel is a summon? Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I was really sad that they only kept it as, like, prequel Stitch, but I guess that fits what Birth by Sleep was. I'd appreciate it if maybe they, Well, we're keeping goofy because I need to use my Keyblade stuff. Let's just double check. Actually... Okay, good, I have those set. Ooh, fancy command board. And the Moogle shop, nice. If I have the story set up with Kingdom Hearts 3, then the Remind DLC and latest Melody of Memory, the story can go in two directions considering where major players are at. Well, I'm guessing that we're going to get a couple of side games before a proper Kingdom Hearts 4. Ooh. Too bad I can't afford it. I'd really appreciate if they gave us like a non-Sora and Riku collab game. Where like the Ice Cream Crew, the Element Squad and Kairi and just go hang out and do their own venture. Mm-hmm. Exactly what you said justifies. Alright, here's the war camp.
Remember, girl, and lady.
Okay. Mulan, appreciate the effort. But as a man, if I walked like that, my balls would be crushed.
Hey, no cutting.
Back off.
Kill him, Donald. Take his good eye.
A space in line.
I wonder what they're serving for lunch today. Knuckle sandwiches.
Knuckle sandwiches.
Please.
Were those three guys? I think I remember the fat one.
Please.
What a girl.
They were the guys who were there for the,
Knock what off?
You punched me. What a
I'll Make a Man Out of You music video. There we go. I had to remember the song for some reason.
Let's just get back in line, okay?
Whose side do you want? I just got slugged.
Hard to say for the other trios because spoilers, even just the ending of base Kingdom Hearts 3, they will obviously have involvement in real adventures. Mm-hmm.
Captain.
What are they?
Heartless. Oh yeah.
Some fans think they won't, but they obviously will with how things are set up at the ending.
Ping, I hope you're ready.
I'll be honest though, I kind of want the Ice Cream Crew to have their happy ending. I know that they'll have to go on new adventures, but I like the idea that they get to be happy. The upper left gauge represents the party's morale. Okay. So basically this is the fight that we did. There's some fans who are torn because some want them, particularly the Sea Salt crew, to have a happy ending. But others want them in the fold, which means danger. Mm-hmm. Again, I think that they deserve their happy ending, but they're not gonna get it. And you just gotta accept that, you know, you gotta let the story move on. Even if it means characters that you like will kind of be sad, probably. And that kind of doubles down for the Birth by Sleep squad, because they're veterans. So, because of that, they're going to probably take on a mentorship role for most of them. I mean, obviously with Melody of Memory, Aqua's already taking a mentorship role to Kairi, so... How about I fucking kill you? When they say... when the, let's say, forces who are coming into the fold, they're powerful, so the Warriors of Light are all going to be needed. You're of course referring to the Reapers from The World Ends With You. And in fact, The World Ends With You 2 is going to be a Kingdom Hearts game. Yeah, we're gonna be soldiers in war. I'm going to kill people. Let my Keyblade drip with the blood of my enemies. And also let me hydrate. Thanks, Justified. This feels like an inversion of the Twitch streamer saying hydrate trope, just having you guys telling me to hydrate. I do like that. So that you don't have to dance around it that much? Maybe in the future I'll have like a voice chat day with subscribers. I figure if I limit it to subscribers, you know, even though it's not something I'm incredibly comfortable with, I can make it manageable. Aw, just missed it. Oh well. Chimpo. Then Yao and Ling. Okay. They're gonna be like the replacements for Sora and Riku, right? They're gonna be major players in the coming Kingdom Hearts games. The new trio. What about you, generic soldier? I can accept and decline voice chat invitations? I can! But also, I'm trying to manage a community here, and I want to, you know, give incentives. Not only that, but I do have to step out of my comfort zone once in a while. Just because I'm a grown man doesn't mean I don't still have room to grow. If you don't keep pushing forward, you stagnate. That's what Gurren Lagann taught me. That's why I have a short sleeve shirt on this time, so I can show it properly. That's why I have the Gurren Lagann tattoo. Right there. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely coming back for with Fly. Oh, I thought that would do something. Ooh, this might do something though. Yes, explode, of course. If I didn't have a major phobia of needles, as well as an acne-fied body all around, you get a tattoo? Yeah, the needles thing is definitely something that would prevent you from getting a tattoo. It was a lot of needles all at once. Even when I was a kid, I wanted the crest from Digimon Adventure around me. That would be really cool as like a wrist tattoo. Where you just have the crests all around your wrist. Or the power coins from Power Rangers? Yeah, those would be really sick. For a while I was thinking of getting the first 4 Astro Switches from Forze. But so I go to Japan on like a semi-regular basis, and if I ever want to use bathhouses there, I need to be able to hide my tattoo well. So that's why the Gurren Lagann one's in a good place. Oh, we need permission to go there. Got a con collection with all the crests, plus Kindness, Miracles, and Destiny. So you can actually wear them. That's really cool! Aw, that's unfortunate, though. Shit. That's unfortunate. One of the biggest things that I lost was my signed copy, well, sorry, my signed 3DS by Stan Lee. And that's because I didn't have anything else for him to sign at the time, so I just gave him my DS. Forgot to put nail polish, like a clear coat on top, and it was done. Game over. Ripperoni. Oh, let's see, there's a custom tag and crest creator. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, maybe some other people would be into it. Okay, surprise attack, ambush, search. Now let's do them in order. Why not? I got this really, really nice set of dice on Etsy. It's a gemstone dice set made of, I believe, blue goldstone. And man, it sparkles like the night sky. Which is appropriate because my D&D character is a Phantom Thief, so. There's also a guy who does high-quality 3D prints of the Digivices. Ooh! I think if I were to grab another Digivice, I'd like to grab like the virtual pet one. Actually, give me a sec. I have a Digivice. It's probably not one of the popular ones, but it's the Digimon Frontier one, which is really nice. I have no idea where I got it from, to be completely honest. It just is there. That, Takuya, and Koji's? Ooh. You also have to. You also had Davis's D3 and a D terminal. Oh man, I would have been so jealous of you as a kid. I wanted that combo so much as a kid. So many things from my childhood I either lost or given away because I was too old for them. No, I getcha. I had a period where when I got my first job, I would buy video games and then sell them when, like, as soon as I was done with them. And, you know, a few of them were Pokemon games. And I've been able to recover some of them. The big 3 games that I sold that I was really sad that I lost were Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Soul Silver, Pokemon Black, sorry, Pokemon White, and Pokemon White 2. And I was able to get the first 3 back, but I can't for the life of me find a reasonably priced copy of White 2. Everything's like $120. It's... oh boy. Used to have so many deluxe versions of Megazords, Super Train from Lightspeed Rescue, SPD ones, had morphers. Ooh, man. I didn't grow up with the most affluent family. Like, I'm pretty sure we got a car repossessed at one point. So I didn't get a lot of the expensive toys. I didn't even get a Game Boy until my mom switched jobs and we started going on, like, the up in terms of, like, having money. Thank you, Ping. Even had a Q-Rex mecha? Oh, man. Yeah, the Time Force stuff was what I really, really wanted when I was younger. Time Force was my favorite Power Rangers season. Oh yeah, I should probably lock on. Alright, Goofy, I think I might need you. There we go. Family wasn't rich. You're better, well off, but my key was knowing what to want and when to ask for it. My sister would beg for money all the time. I wouldn't, so there would be times where I would just ask my parents for something. They would grab it. Yeah, we were in the position where, like, we'd get treats every so often, and that was when we had the money to do it. So if I asked later, then, you know, that option might not be available. We used to get like a $2 allowance to go to the gas station and grab bulk candy, which was nice. But that was about it. We got nice stuff growing up, you know, around Christmas and our birthdays. And a lot of my parents' money would go towards buying game systems for my birthday. So, like, I got the Nintendo 64 when I was 5, and then, you know, 5 years later, I got my Nintendo GameCube, and then a couple years later, I got the Wii. And we'd always stay up on the latest Nintendo system, but that's because they knew I would ask for it, and they were able to save for it. And you know, we're sort of in that position again right now, because, you know, my mom's in the middle of a lawsuit due to disability being denied, and my dad, because of COVID, couldn't go in for an operation, so now we're waiting on that, and he has to go on, like, a lower salary because of his disability. Which means, you know, I was planning on moving to BC last year, and I had to stay around in order to help out because, you know, I don't want to leave my parents high and dry like that, so I'll stay and help as I can. You also kept good care of your stuff? Oh man, I was kind of open. So you didn't lose many things, but there were a few items where your mom was like, aren't you too old for these things? My grandma was like that, but my parents never were. Probably safer I'm not in DC right now. Oh, probably. Yeah. Oh, not DC, sorry. BC, that's British Columbia. Nowadays, if I were to move to the US, you know, my sister lives in Los Angeles, which is like the center of where I need to be for the industry that I want to get into. So I would just move in with her. Well, I'd ask to move in with her. Downside would be like getting a work visa, so I'd have to like get a job first or an internship. Ooh, which reminds me, I can apply for internships. And just say that I can, like, I have a place to stay. Because I know Nickelodeon and, yeah, I think Nickelodeon and Adult Swim, maybe, have internship possibilities. Really want to go places, maybe even move permanently to some, but I no longer have rose-tinted fancies that's super perfect. I've been considering moving to Japan, just because I have a support network that knows how to go about that. You weren't hit with a harsh and crushing reality breaker, but as I matured, I became more informed because I was always inquisitive to learn more. Yeah! You should always research a place before you even think about moving there. I think part of the reason that I'm even able to consider Japan is because I know somebody who succeeded in moving there and living there long term. In fact, even being able to rent a house and keep up with rent payments. If I didn't know somebody like that, then I probably would have just dropped the idea completely. What's our assignment, Cap? Tell people to broaden their horizons, but it's also like Persona 5. Tell people to look at things from the Japanese point of view for why characters have their problems. But I obviously don't condone it. No, different cultures mean different perspectives and different problems, and different societal norms. I mean, the nicest way to put it is it's naive to think otherwise. Man. Sorry, I get like super picky about saving. There we go. Having one mark on your record messes up your life. Gaijin next exoticisms. Horrible and toxic work culture. Yeah. Like, in Japan, the work culture is your life. What your job is who you are, and that's something really hard to embrace as somebody from the West. Not only that, but their view on individualism and society is completely different. So that is something that you need to be prepared of, to have that culture shock, even though, like, you might be, I've watched a lot of slice of life animes. I think I would be able to survive in Japan. Like, you can't be like that. But that was the start of Kingdom Hearts 2 from Sora's perspective. Thanks everyone for popping by. I need to sleep. I have a full schedule this week. It's really cool because it's sort of feeling like streaming is a legitimate job that I'm going to be able to do. I'm not really making a lot of it from it right now, but the fact that I'm getting anything from it means that I'm succeeding far more than a lot of other people, and I've got you guys to thank for all that. Like, holy shit. I never thought that I'd have an audience, let alone an audience of like 84 followers. Like, whoo. I said so on Twitter, but I'll say it again. People don't realize that number is as big as it is. Like, I have 84 followers. If you put 84 people in a room, that's a lot of people. On Twitter, I have over 600. And, you know, when numbers get bigger, it's harder to visualize, and I think that's why people disconnect from it a bit. Like, my friend Dingo, she has over 600,000 subscribers on YouTube. I couldn't even imagine. That's like a medium-sized city. That's like the size of... That's a little bit less people than my city. I think we just hit 1 million a little bit ago. 84 is a good cult size, manageable. Absolutely. That's how you have to look at it. If you were going to command a cult, would you be able to keep track of everyone? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm slightly tired because I've got a packed schedule right now, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And with that, I'll catch you later.